Hello, friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel, Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. The Minnesota Twins did it again in Game 1 of the ALCS, coming up with yet another clutch hit, this time bringing with it a walk-off win, as Heinie Manush sent the Twins fans home happy to start off the ALCS. Now the Twins send ace Johan Santana to the hill to try and send the series to Fenway with the Red Sox on their heels. Boston is batting .217 this postseason, and they now have to hope that Smoky Joe Wood bounces back from his rough outing in Game 2 of the ALDS against the A's. Red Sox and Twins from the Metrodome, Game 2 of the American League Championship Series is coming up. Packed house here at the Metrodome as their Twins just continue a torrid ride. Since the end of August, this man has been a big part of that. Santana making his third start of the postseason. He's 1-0, a 2.4 earned run average, a sub-1 whip. He has walked one batter in 15 innings, so he's not giving anything up for free. He'll start off facing Mookie Betts. Betts batting .167 in the play. Only 3 RBIs. He has started to hit the ball a little bit harder. He tries to get the ship righted. And the RBI double in Game 1. He swings and misses here at strike 1, and we're underway in Game 2. And field fastball misses up high. Betts goes the other way, and there's a base hit for Mookie. So Mookie opens up things with a leadoff single to start off game number 2. Good piece of hitting there by Betts. Knobloch had no shot at that one. So here's Bobby Doerr. The Red Sox have moved a couple of guys around in the batting order. Bobby Doerr moving up to the 2-hole. Doerr swinging a good stick, batting .280 in the postseason. Homer and a couple of RBIs along with it. Santana from the set delivers. Betts goes. Throw by Mauer is not going to be in time, and it's a stolen base for Mookie Betts. So the Sox quickly have a runner in scoring position. Mookie gets a good jump here against the lefty Santana. Throw from Mauer to the shortstop side of the bag. That actually wasn't as good a jump as I originally thought he got. But Mauer's throw a little bit to the shortstop side. Betts gets in safely. 1-1 to Doerr. He takes a sinker down low. 2-1 the count. And checks the runner and delivers. Fastball there, borderline pitch. Santana doesn't get it. It's 3-1. Ted Williams waits on deck. Santana delivers. Doerr, fly ball out to right center. Betts is back at the bag. Dykstra closing on it, makes the grab. Betts is going to tag up. Dykstra's throw, not a bad one, but Betts gets in there safely. Moves up to third. There's one away. The Red Sox lineup, Betts, Doerr, and Williams. Smith, Collins, and Valentin. Harris, Baratek, and more. A lot of very low averages in that Red Sox lineup, particularly at the bottom of it. One who isn't low is this man, Ted Williams. Williams batting .321 in the playoffs. Takes the first pitch fastball from Santana for a called strike. Homer and 2 RBIs for Williams in the postseason. Got a run 90 feet away at third. Pokes one out in the left. That's going to get down. That's a blue base hit for Ted Williams, an RBI single, and the Red Sox strike first. Here in the top of the first, it's 1-0 Boston on an RBI single from Ted Williams. Santana went inside on him, and Williams just fought it off out in the left field in front of Heinie Manush. So now here's Reggie Smith, and it would be a huge breakthrough for the Sox if Smith could get his bat going. He's batting 174. Homer and 4 RBIs in the playoffs. Of course, the Red Sox postseason numbers also include the wild card game against the Tigers. 1-0 pitch. Smith hits this one deep to left. Manush back near the wall, and it's out of here. Home run Reggie Smith, a 2-run shot. And the Red Sox have struck for 3 in the top of the first against Johan Santana here in Game 2 of the ALCS. So Smith unloads on that one. Right on cue, as we said, this Sox team really could use Reggie Smith getting his bat going. He's been such a big part of this offense for 4 years. He has struggled this postseason. Maybe that homer breaks him out of it. Here's Jimmy Collins. Collins 278. Homer and 4 RBIs. That homer a huge one. The Red Sox a strike away from elimination in Game 4 of the American League Division Series against the A's. Collins hit a 3-run pinch hit homer off Raleigh Fingers to win Game 4. Keep the series alive, the Red Sox would head out to Oakland to take Game 5 and make their way here to this matchup against the Twins. 1-2 the count. Santana works to Collins. Pops it up in foul ground. Carew is there. Puts it away for out number 2. Nathaniel, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks for checking in and to finish up work with the NBA Finals and all that. Congratulations to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Although I don't think any of them are watching. Here's John Valentin. Valentin batting 150. Fastball from Santana. Misses up high. Do not believe the post-game party for the Oklahoma City Thunder includes sitting in the locker room watching the franchise stars baseball league. So it would be pretty damn cool if it did. Valentin fouls it off. One offering from Johan. Valentin fouls this one straight back. 1-2 the count. Santana delivers. Valentin weakly hit to second. Knobloch has it, throws to first. And the side is retired, but the Red Sox put up a 3 spot in the top of the first, led by a 2-run homer from Reggie Smith. We head to the bottom of inning number 1. Red Sox 3, Twins coming up. So on the hill for Boston, Smoky Joe Wood. Wood allowed 5 runs in 5 innings. Against the A's, he struck out 7, but he gave up 5 hits and walked 3. Took the loss, a 7-5 defeat. He will try to get back to his regular season form here. He'll start off against Chuck Knobloch. Knobloch batting 250 in the postseason. His fastball is fouled off. Wood rocks and fires. Curveball misses down low. One pitch. Knobloch pulls that one, and it's a leadoff single for Chuck Knobloch. So Knobloch takes the breaking ball and knocks it through the hole into left. Leadoff man is on. Knobloch once again among the top 5 in stolen bases in the American League. So that'll bring up the American League batting champion here in year 4 of the FSBL, Lenny Dykstra. Dykstra batting 286 in the postseason. Curveball from Wood misses inside. No homers, 3 RBIs for Dykstra. He delivers. Fastball is a called strike. It's 1-1. from the set. Delivers. Fastball just down low. 2-1 the count. Again, set. This is over and not blocked. 2-1 pitch. Fastball on the outside corner. Now the count 2-2 here. Joe Wood works to Lenny Dykstra. Curveball stays outside. Runner goes. No shot at getting Knobloch on that pitch. A breaking ball well outside. Knobloch swipes second. So now the count is full to Dykstra. Wood delivers. Fastball. Lenny puts it out into center. Coming on is Smith. He's going to have to play it on the hop, but the runner held. Knobloch held up. He thought Smith might get to that. And then when Smith kept it in front of him, Knobloch didn't advance. So Knobloch gets a bad read. The Red Sox catch a break. But still, first and second, nobody out. Here's Joe Mauer. Fastball misses up and away. Mauer batting .250 in the postseason. No homers, 3 RBI. Mauer was the year 3 batting champion in the American. 1-0 pitch, curveball misses down low. Wood delivers, Mauer fouls it off. Wood checks the runners and delivers. 2-1 fastball in there on the corner. It's 2-2. Joe Wood would love a strikeout or a ground ball here. 2-2 offer. Mauer pops it down the left field line. Foul. Count holds at 2-2. Knobloch on second. Dykstra on first. Wood delivers. Mauer, fly ball to left. Williams is there. Puts it away for out number 1. Your Twins lineup, Knobloch, Dykstra, and Mauer, as you've seen. Herbeck, Manush, and Carew. Carew, Gaetti, and Smalling. The Twins have hit 1 home run in the playoffs. Has not stopped them. Pitching has been terrific. Their clutch hitting has been sensational. Here's Kent Herbeck. Herbeck batting .333 in the postseason. He takes the curveball away for ball 1. No homers and an RBI for Big Kent. Wood can get a ground ball here, though. Herbeck certainly can be doubled up. Not fleet of foot, to say the least. 1-0 offering from Wood. Fastball misses up high. Wood delivers. Fastball misses down low. 3-0 the count. Heinie Manush waits on deck. The pitch. Foul. And 1 the count. Wood field. Herbeck fouls it off. So now the count goes full. 3-2, 1 away. Speed on the base paths for the Twins. Wood delivers. Breaking ball, Herbeck pulls it down. 21 pitches here in the opening frame for Smoky Joe Wood. Fastball swung on and missed. Wood gasses her back. First strikeout for Joe Wood. There's two away here in the bottom of the first. So now, here's Heinie Manush. Manush, the hero of walk-off knock in the bottom of the ninth. Big fastball here for strike one. 286 in the playoffs, but he leads the postseason with 5 RBI. With the whip, fastball misses up and away. 305 average from Manush in this rookie campaign. 1-1 offer. Goes the other way, fouls it off. Twins got a rookie infusion this year with Manush and Rod Carew. Both have been solid contributors. 1-2 pitch from Smoky Joe Wood. Manush drops in a left base hit. Over Collins. Williams comes up throwing. Knobloch waves around. Through home, not in time. It's an RBI single for Heinie Manush, who continues to come through. The run scores. And it's now a 3-1 ball game. Manush put that just over the head of a leaping Jimmy Collins at third. Knobloch scores. First and second for Minnesota. Still 2 outs. And now, here is Rod Carew. Carew batting .294 in the playoffs.
Number 29.
Fastball from Wood misses up high. Wood from the set. Fastball misses down and in. Did I ever show game 163 Mets and Dodgers? Yes, sir. That aired a couple of weeks ago. Appreciate you checking in. Fastball. Carew can't hold up. Evans Haven checking in about the game 163. Fastball misses down low. J.D. Drew, who has struggled mightily so far in the postseason, waits on deck. 3-1 the count. Wood delivers. Carew takes ball 4 down low. So the bases are loaded with Twins. 2 down, bottom of the first. Our good friend SGJ Jamie checked in. How are you, buddy? Good to see you. This would be a terrific time for J.D. Drew to snap out of his funk. 158, no homers, no RBIs for J.D. Drew. Drew acquired last offseason from the Cardinals, had a terrific season during the regular season, especially the first half of it. Fastball there is a call and strike. It's 1-1. Wood delivers, breaking ball, ground ball, hard to short, but Dobie Moore gobbles it up, flips it to Bobby Dorr for the fourth. And the side is retired. But Manush comes through with yet another RBI. He continues to be the biggest clutch contributor on a team full of them for the Twins. But they only got one. We head to the second, 3-1 Red Sox. Well, glad to have you here live. I got a late start between the NBA Finals and all. I had to wrap up work stuff with that, but I wanted to get a game done. Harris lines the first pitch from Santana in the top of the second into left. So Johan getting touched up early here by the Red Sox. Again, the Red Sox entered this game batting .217 in the postseason. Here's Jason Varitek. Varitek hitting 182. Changed up, swung on, and missed. Santana from the set. delivers. Baratek swings and misses, and the count goes 0-2. Anna has to try and right the ship here. It's been a tough start. Two very good starts previously in the postseason. Sinker there, misses away. Baratek lays off. 1-2 the count. Santana deals. Fastball up and in, but it's a called strike. Baratek doesn't like the call, but Santana picks up his first strikeout. Baratek is punched out, and there's one away. Here's Dobie Moore. Moore batting .200 in the postseason. Santana deals. Fastball misses up and in. And Moore, in real life, was a Negro League player. And he's franchised in the rookie draft. Get 4 players from the rest of their master 100-player pool, plus 1 Negro League. Moore skies this one to center, hits it pretty well, but Dykstroop there puts it away for out number 2. Runner retreats to first, and now there's 2 down. Order will turn over, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Betts singled his first time up, came around to score. On the Ted Williams single, Betts had stolen second, then advanced to third, tagging up, chases a changeup down low for strike 1. Santana deals again. That one misses down low. The pitch, fastball misses inside. 2-1 the count. That stands in against Santana. 2-1 pitch. Fastball misses up high. 3-1 the count. Bobby Doerr waits on deck for Boston. Nothing coming easily for Johan Santana right now. 3-1 pitch. Betts rips another one the other way. Base hit. So Betts has his second hit of the ball game. Runner holds at second. But it's first and second with 2 outs, and that'll bring up Bobby Doerr. And Betts had the RBI double in game 1. He's now got 2 hits here today, and that is huge for the Red Sox if Betts can get his bat alive here in the playoffs. Bobby Doerr flew out his first time up. Ted Williams waits on deck, and don't think Johan Santana is not aware of that. 0-1 pitch, Doerr fouls it off. Johan ahead 0-2. Howard puts it down the side. Santana delivers. Fastball way up high. Doerr lays off. One and 2 the count. Down in the dirt. Mauer blocks it. Betts tries to take off anyway. Both runners do, and both runners advance. So that was blocked. That's a wild pitch on Santana. Mauer keeps it in front of him, but it bounces considerably in front of him, and the runners move up. 2-2 to Doerr, now with 2 in scoring position. Fastball misses up high. So the count is full. 2 down. Doerr at the plate. Ted Williams looms on deck. 3-2 pitch from Santana. Doerr skies it to right. Through drifting over, drifting back, but he'll have room. Puts it away, and Santana gets out of the jam unscathed. Red Sox leave 2 on in scoring position. We head to the bottom of the second, game 2 of the ALCS. Red Sox lead the Twins 3-1. Here's Gary Gaetti. Gaetti didn't play much in the division series against the Yankees.
Number 8.
But did play in the last game of that. We'll see, his number is 667. Needless to say, few at bats. But he had the big home run. Gaetti seems to be the third baseman, at least of the moment, for the Twins. Fastball from Wood, misses up and away. 1-1 to count. Joe Wood needed 34 pitches to get through the first. Curveball there, swung on and missed. 1-2 pitch. Fastball, sky to left, hook foul. Long run. Williams giving chase. He almost gets there, but it falls foul. One and two the count. Fastball misses inside. Two and two as Wood works to Gaetti. Fastball misses down low and the count goes full. Roy Smalley, the shortstop, waits on deck. 3-2 pitch from Wood. Breaking ball, Gaetti cranks it but foul. 2 offering again. Curveball grounded down to third. Collins on the backhand, sets, long throw, gets Gaetti for the out. Nice play by Jimmy Collins down at third. One away, here's Smalley. Smalley batting .286 in the play. Doesn't have an RBI yet. Wood delivers. Fastball, called strike. Wood knocks and fires. Curveball, Smalley swings and misses. Flails somewhat awkwardly there. The count goes to 0-2. Wood rocks and fires. Curveball gets him. Nicely done by Wood. Picks up the strikeout. That's his second, and there's 2 away in the bottom of the second.
Now batting, second baseman, Chuck Knobloch.
So that'll turn the order over for Knobloch. Knobloch single came around to score. The Twins only run in the first inning. Fastball misses down low. One old pitch from Wood. Curveball down in the dirt. Two-0 pitch. Fastball misses outside. 3-0. Wood wants to know where that pitch was. So 3-0 as Wood works to Knobloch. 2 outs, bottom of the second. Red Sox lead 3-1. Fastball right down the middle. Knobloch taking all the way. One pitch. Ground ball in the hole. Moore on the backhand. Long throw. Almost got him. Wow. Terrific effort from Dovey Moore, but Knobloch is on with an infield single. That is way out there on the turf. Barely beats it out. Nice effort there by Dovey Moore. So 2 down, Knobloch on first. Here's Dykstra. Dykstra singled his first. Fastball at the top of the zone for strike one. The pitch. Pitch out. Runner not going. One the count. Wood delivers. Curveball in there for a call and strike. It's 1-2. Dykstra, very tough 2-strike hitter. Wood from the set. Delivers. Ball down low. Throw first, and I'll block it back easy. Wood from the set. Checks the runner again. Delivers to Dykstra. Chopped out to second. Charging. Dorr. Bare hand. Nice play, Bobby Dorr. Gets Dykstra, and the side is retired. So the Twins leave a runner on. We'll head to the top of the third. Red Sox 3, Twins 1. Game 2 of the American League Championship Series. Here's Ted Williams. Williams had an RBI single his first time. He then scored on the 2-run homer from Reggie Smith. First pitch fastball. Williams high fly ball to center. Dykstra puts it away for the first out.
The center fielder, Reggie.
So that'll bring up Reggie Smith. Smith hit a 2-run bomb his first time up, his second home run of the postseason. Fastball for ball strike. And a deal. Misses up high. One pitch, fastball's in there for a called strike. 1-2 offering from Santana, who's working quickly. Fastball misses up in the zone. Out of the zone. It's in the zone, it would have been a strike. 2-2 pitch, fastball misses down low. Full count to Smith. Jimmy Collins waits on deck. And a deal. In there, called strike 3. Fastball at the knees. Smith goes down to look. Second strikeout for Santana, and there's 2 away.
The third baseman, Jimmy Collins.
There you see the sequence. Santana just pumping fastballs. 6 straight fastballs from Johan. Not his usual MO. Collins fouled off the first pitch. He popped out his first time up. And it delivers. Line drive out in the center. Dykstra coming on. He'll get there. Puts it away. And the side is retired. So good work there from Santana. We get to the bottom of the third here in Game 2. Red Sox 3, Twins 1. Now we're Herbeck and Manush due up for Minnesota. So here's Joe Mauer. Flew out his first time up.
The catcher, Joe Wood.
Fastball misses up and away. 36 pitches in the first inning for Joe Wood. 19 in the second. Have to have a quickie at some point. Get that pitch count down a little bit closer to where he wants it. 1-0 pitch in there for a call strike. One off. Howard fouls it off. One-two pitch from Smoky Joe Wood. Fastball misses up high. Two and two the count. Wood deals to Maui. In there, called strike 3 on the inside corner. Third strikeout for Joe Wood, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, number 14.
And up and away, and then came inside, painted the black beautifully. Good pitch from Joe Wood. Down goes Mauer for the first out of the third. Here's Kent Herbeck. He's 0 for 1. Fastball misses up high. Herbeck struck out his first time up. One 0 pitch from Wood. Herbeck skies it to center. Reggie Smith took a few steps. He's under it. Puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting, number 13.
So that'll bring up Manush. Singled his first time up, drove in a run, now batting .318 in the postseason. 6 RBIs has him tied now with Reggie Smith. Red Sox now has 6 after his 2-run homer in the first. The ball misses away. Jamie noted before, don't get a lot of Heinies in baseball anymore. At least not for names. 1-0 pitch. Fastball in there for a call strike. 1-1 offering. Curveball misses down low. Two and 1 to count. Wood rocks the arms into the windup. Curveball misses down and away. 3-1 to count to Manush. Rod Carew waits on deck. Wood deals. Fastball misses up high for ball 4, so Manush is on for the second time in this one. He draws the 2-out walk. That'll bring up Carew. Carew walked his first time up. First ball misses down low. One of them. Carew fouls it off. One pitch. Swings and misses, and the count goes to 1-2. Wood deals. This is inside. 2-2 the count as Smoky Joe Wood works the Rod Carew. Wood deals. Breaking ball gets him. Nice curve ball by Wood, and he fans Carew. Not an easy man to strike out. We're a third of the way through here at the Metrodome. 3-1 Red Sox in Game 2 of the ALCS. Aaron Reed, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks for checking in. Here's John Valentin. Valentin rounded out his first time. Red Sox put up a 3-spot in the first. Then Panthers with 1 in the bottom half, but left a couple men on. Valentin pulls that one foul. Oh, 1 pitch. This is outside. One. One hopper. Fielded nicely by Knobloch. Ranging to his left. He throws out Valentin for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joe Harris.
Here's Joe Harris. Harris singled his first time up. Fastball misses up and in. That fastball's in for a called strike. Picked up, swung on and missed. Now the count is 1-2. And the rocks and fires. In there, called strike 3. Fastball at the knees. Down he goes. Third strikeout for Santana. And there's 2 away.
Number 33.
Santana, a similar pitch to what he locked up Reggie Smith with a fastball at the knees. Kind of anticipating it sinking like many of Johan's fastballs, and then when it doesn't, you get locked up. Here's Varitek. He takes a fastball down low. Varitek struck out his first time up. 1-0 pitch. Changed up down low. Varitek cranks that one, but down. 2-1 the count. And a deal. Varitek swings and misses, and the count goes to 2-2. And Santana working quickly. Joe Wood has worked very deliberately to this point. Fastball from Santana with Varitek. So Johan seems like he might be settling into a little bit of a groove here. Now it's time for the Twins bats to try to catch up. We head to the bottom of the 4th. 3-1 Sox, Game 2 of the ALCS. Appreciate you tuning in as always.
Leading off for the Twins.
Following the FSBL playoffs, year 4 of the Franchise Stars Baseball League, Smoky Joe Wood will open up the bottom of the 4th, working to J.D. Drew. Drew is 0 for 1. Third ball misses down low. You're a newcomer popping on, wondering why J.D. Drew and Lenny Dykstra are with the Twins, for example. This is a project I developed, I designed, I rated all the players, created the players, but it was developed as a career/franchise mode. There's trades, there will be free agency, there's all that kind of stuff. So there will be a degree of player movement. Drew was acquired in a trade with the Cardinals last offseason. Three-0 the count. Wood, fastball right down the middle. Drew taking all the way. Three-one pitch. Drew laces this one out into left, but Williams is there, puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, number 8.
Here's Gary Gaetti. Gaetti grounded out his first time. Wood delivers. Curveball misses down and in. Wood delivers. Good curveball there. The count goes to 1-1. Wood deals. Fastball swung on and missed. 1-2 the count. Wood fires. Breaking ball gets him. Nice job there by Smoky Joe Wood. Strikeout number 5. And there's 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th.
The shortstop, Gianni.
High bender. That almost moved more like a slider than a curveball. So here's Roy Smalley. Smalley is 0 for 1. Fastball from Wood misses up and in. Roy struck out his first time up. One-0 pitch. This is down low. Knobloch waits on deck. 2-0 pitch from Wood to Smalley. Breaking ball pulled down to first. Harris has it. He'll take it to the bag himself. And the side is retired. So we're through 4 here in Game 2 at the Metrodome. 3-1 Red Sox as we head to the 5th. Dolby Moore will lead things off. Moore flew out his first time up.
The shortstop, number 22.
Moore tries to bunt his way on. It's a good one. Charging, tough play. Throw to first, not in time. Gaetti did everything he could do on that. That's about as good a bunt as you're going to see on turf. And Dolby Moore is on with an infield single. Good effort from Gary Gaetti, a solid third baseman. But Moore is on. That'll turn the order over for Mookie Betts. Betts is 2 for 2. He's singled both times up. Takes the changeup in there for strike 1. There, singles and a run scored for Mookie. And it deals another sinker in there for a called strike. So Santana ahead of Betts 0-2. Here's the pitch. Goes after a changeup, fouls it off. Santana delivers again. Change up, down low. Betts lays on. 1-2 the count. Ripped into center field. Thanks for coming on. Makes the play, and there's one away. Betts hit that one on the button. So Mookie Betts certainly seems as though he's starting to get that back, heated up. For what has largely been a sluggish postseason for him. Here's Bobby Doerr. Doerr has flown out both times. And Doerr entered the day batting .280 in the postseason. Red Sox moved Doerr up into the 2-hole. That's ball up high. Again, the Red Sox entered the day batting .217 in the postseason. And the Twins already have action going. Harris, Quell, and Porterfield both throwing in the Minnesota bullpen. Santana's only at 66 pitches. A little bit surprised there. He had a rough first inning. Since then, Johan has been solid. 2-0 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. And up from the set. Delivers. Runner goes. Throw down to second. Not in time. It's a stolen base for Dolby Moore. So Moore gets the Red Sox a runner in scoring position. Not a bad throw by Mount. But Moore in ahead of the day. 1 out. Runner on second. 2-2 the count as Santana works the door. Who pops it up on the infield. Gaetti says he's got it. Takes the grab on the cutout. There's 2 away.
The left fielder, number 9.
So that'll bring up Ted Williams. Runner on second, 2 outs. Williams 1 for 2. He had an RBI single. Also came around to score and flew out. First pitch fastball down the middle for strike 1. Williams a career .310 hitter here in the FFC. 300 this year actually brought his average down. Change up down low. It's 1-1. And a deal. In there for a called strike. The Santana ahead of Williams here, 1-2. 2 outs in the top of the 5th, but a runner in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Williams Wood after it, up and away. Borderline pitch. Williams protects and fouls it off. Santana deals again. Williams, fly ball to left. Hit fairly well, but it'll stay in the yard. Manush puts it away. And the side is retired. So Santana has settled in since that first inning. Twins, though, will try to get something going. We're midway through in game 2. Still 3-1 Boston. Top of the order, here's Knobloch. 2 for 2, a pair of singles, a run scored. Joe Wood at 84 pitches through 4. He does not figure to be going the distance here today. Pitch fastball is a ball strike. That 36-pitch first inning certainly didn't do Wood any favors. Wood delivers. Curveball misses down and away. Wood, you'd love a quick inning here. Then at least you'll come back out for one more, try to get through 6 before turning it over to the Red Sox bullpen. The Sox bullpen has not been great. Lowe, Bergmeyer, and Papelbon have been solid. Now ball foul. One and 2 the count. There's a pitch, gets him with the curveball away. Knobloch flails at it. 6th strikeout for Smoky Joe Wood. And there's one away. Here's Lenny Dykstra. Dykstra 1 for 2, single back of the first. Fastball, called strike at the letters. You see, as we mentioned, Dykstra, the year 4 batting champion here in the FSBL. Goes the other way with it, but Williams is there. Puts it away for the second out. Joe Wood having a much better appearance here than he did in game 2 against Oakland. 2 down, here's Mauer. He's 0 for 2. He has struck out and flown it. Fastball in for a called strike. Wood deals. Good curveball from Wood. Now he's ahead of Mauer 0-2. Goes back another curveball and Mauer shoots it through the hole into left. 0-2 pitch. That'll burn Wood. No pun intended. Adam down 0-2. Left a breaking ball out over the middle of the plate. Mauer shoots it in the left. So now here's Herbeck. Herbeck represents the tying run of them. He's 0 for 2. First pitch fastball from Wood, and Herbeck turns on this one. Deep to right, going back as Betts at the wall. It's out of here, and we're tied in Minnesota. Kent Herbeck, a 2-run shot. So Wood gives up the 0-2 hit to Mauer. And then Kent Herbeck takes him out of here, and we are tied at the Metrodome, 3-3 in game 2. Bell tie and Herbeck tagged it. Betts went back, hoping it would hit off the baggie, but no such luck. So now we're knotted up. 2 down in the bottom of the 5th. Here's Manush. Takes the fastball up high. Big blow from Kent Herbeck. Fastball there, misses up high. 2-0 the count. Wood delivers. Misses down and in. 3-0. Todd Carew waits on deck. Wood delivers. This is up and away for ball 4, so a 4-pitch walk from Wood. Manush is on with the 2-out base runner, and here's Carew. We have not seen bullpen action as of yet for the Red Sox. Wood from the set. Delivers. Fastball at the knees for strike 1. Wood fanned Carew. Carew's last time up. Got him with a very nice break. 100 pitches for Joe Wood. 2 outs here in the 5th. Throw over to first. Oh, they almost got him. Oh, Manush barely gets the hand in there. Wood almost picked him off. Another throw over. Manush gets back again. Wood deals. In there for a called strike. He's ahead of Carew now, 0-2. Wood pitch. Fastball up and away. Wood retired the first 2 men to face him in the inning. Then he got ahead of Joe Mauer, 0-2. And then hung a breaking ball, and Mauer singled into left. And then Ken Herbeck jacked one out of the yard to tie the ball game. Two-two pitch from Wood. Carew out to left. Williams is there. Puts it away. And the side is retired. But Ken Herbeck for the Twins, not the Red Sox. Screw the damn uniform glitch. Herbeck goes yard. 2-run jack ties us at 3 in game 2. So Santana comes out now for the top of the 6th in a tie ball game. Here's Reggie Smith. Smith took him deep for a 2-run shot back in the 1st. That's when the Red Sox scored all 3 of their runs. Fastball swung on and missed. Fastball there. Catches him looking. Count is 0-2. High fly ball on the left. Dykstra's underneath it. Puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jimmy.
So that will bring up Jimmy Collins. Collins is 0 for 2. He has popped out and lined it. And he is for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Santana walks around the mound a little bit. Gets back on the hill and delivers to Collins. Change up. This is down 1. Pitch number 80 for Johan. 1-1 offering. This is up high. And the deal. Out front. Dribble foul. 2-2 the count. And it delivers. It's up high. Full count. John Valentin waits on deck for Boston. 3-2 pitch. Foul ball. Another 3-2 pitch from Santana. Collins pulls it to left. That's going to get down. That's a base hit. Manush cuts it off. Collins makes a turn, but he'll hold. Nice job by Manush to get there and cut that one off from being extra base. But a single for Collins. 1 out, 1 on. Here's Valentin. He's 0 for 2. That ball in for a call strike. Valentin 0 for 2 with a pair of groundouts. Slider misses away. One pitch. Slider backs him off the plate. Two and one the count. Santana deals. Valentin ground ball just outside first. 2-2 the count. This will be pitch number 90 from Santana. Change up. This is outside. Full count offering from Santana to Valentin. Tie ball game here in Game 2 of the American League Championship Series. High fly ball to center. Dykstra barely has to move. Puts it away for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So now, 2 away. Here's Joe Harris. Harris 1 for 2. He's singled back in the second. Pitch fastball is a called strike. Interesting to see, depending on how this inning plays out, what the Twins do if they decide to send Santana out for the 7th or turn things over to the bullpen. 0-1 pitch. Change up, gets him, and the count goes to 0-2. Santana delivers. High fly ball to left. Going back on it is Manush. Cracks it down just shy of the warning track, and the side is retired. So, 2 up. Bottom of the Twins order, Drew, Gaetti, and Smalley. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Game 2 of the ALCS is tied 3-3. A.J. Drew is 0 for 2. Joe Wood at 104 pitches is going to start the bottom of the 6th for Boston. Can't imagine it's going to be a particularly long leash for Smoky Joe Wood. Fastball is in there for a called strike. Tom Bergmeyer, the lefty. Wade Davis, the righty, throwing for Boston. Wood delivers. This is down low. Tech sets the sign. Delivery, fastball, misses down low again. 2-1. High pop up on the infield. Collins says he's got it. Puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, number 8.
So, 1 down. Here's Gaetti. 0 for 2. He has struck out and grounded out. Would get the sign from Varitek. First ball. He's up high. First ball misses away. Cy Young fingers to start Game 3 for Boston. Jim Cott will get the start for the Twins. Fastball in there for a called strike. Ball down low. 3-1 the count. Roy Smalley waits on deck. Wood delivers. Fastball swung on and missed, and the count goes to 3-2. Wood deals. Gaetti lines it the other way. Base hit to right. So Gaetti has a 1-out single. That'll bring up Smalley with a man on. Smalley is 0 for 2. Joe Wood is at 114 pitches. A bit surprised they are leaving him in here. Smalley, fly ball to left, drifting towards the line. Long run. Ted Williams lays out. It tips off his glove, but he can't reel it in. Great effort from Williams out and left. A mediocre outfield, but he gives a terrific effort there. 0-1 the count. That ball misses down low. One and one. Deal. Fastball misses low. Two-one pitch. Fastball up and in. Back Smalley away. Knobloch waits on deck. Wood delivers. Smalley fouls it off. Full count. 1 out, 1 on. Wood delivers. Smalley pops it up in foul ground. Collins is there, puts it away for the 2nd out. So Wood wins the battle. That'll turn the order over.
Up next to the Twins, the second baseman,
Chuck Knobloch, 2 for 3, a pair of singles, a run scored. Red Sox really pushing Smoky Joe Wood here in this one. They really want to get him through 6. First ball misses down low. First ball, Knobloch lines shot it right at Bobby Doerr, and the side is retired. So Knobloch lines it to second, but Doerr snares it. Knobloch frustrated. We'll head to the top of the 7th here at the Metrodome. Another good one. We're deadlocked at 3. ALCS Game 2.
Your attention, please.
So Santana's day is done after 6. Alex Carrasquel will come in. He's made 1 appearance, 2/3 of an inning. Allowed a hit, but that was it. Here's Varitek, 0 for 2. He has struck out twice. So Johan's final line on the day. 6 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs, no walks. 4 strikeouts for Santana. Allowed all 3 runs in the first. He grinded it out pretty nicely after that, actually.
The catcher.
Now, Carrasquel comes on. Varitek will lead things off here in the top of the 7th. First ball, this is down low. And Perkins, the lefty, has now started throwing. Perkins did a nice job in Game 1. Bob Porterfield is up there throwing for him, keeping himself loose. Well delivered. In there for a called strike. It's 1-1. Pitch, curveball, just down low. Varitek down to third. Oh, nice play by Gaetti on the backhand, but Gaetti throws it away. Gaetti's throw is a wild one, and Varitek will go to second.
Number 22.
So Gaetti makes a terrific pick on the backhand here. Sets himself to throw, but he airmails the throw over a leaping Rod Carew. And Varitek takes the extra base. So now I think if you're the Red Sox, you've got the lead run in scoring position. I don't think you can let Varitek be your runner here. So Varitek's going to be pinch run for. Again, 7th inning and later, I take over. Unless the AI, if the AI does its thing, I can't undo that. But other than that, I get involved in bullpen and pinch running and pinch hitting and stuff like that. I think you're going to Ellsbury here. You're the Red Sox. You're not messing around. You've got nobody out. You've got the potential lead run on second base. So Ellsbury will come on. The Red Sox are going to use the speed right away here. Here's Dobie Moore. Moore 1 for 2. With Moore's defense, they're going to let him hit here. And he has a hit on the day. He also loses the DH if the balance hit is short. 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses up high. Mookie Betts waits on deck. Ball misses down and away. It's 2-1. Well deals. Moore, line shot out to right. That's going to get, oh no, into the glove of Drew. I thought that was going to fall. Drew makes the play. He got a great jump on that. But Ellsbury tags up anyway and heads to third. So now the lead run is 90 feet away. Here's Mookie Betts. Betts is 2 for 3. Mookie at least needs to give them contact here. And he gives them contact. Fly ball to left. Manush setting for the throw. Ellsbury on the bag. Here's the runner tagging. Here's the throw from Heinie Manush. It is not going to be anywhere near in time. Jacoby Ellsbury scores. It's a sacrifice fly for Mookie Betts. And the Red Sox have taken a 4-3 lead here in the top of the 7th of Game 2. So now here's Bobby Doerr. Doerr is 0 for 3. He popped out his last time up. Fastball misses inside for ball 1. Well looks in. Ed Williams waits on deck. 1-0 pitch. Doerr, high fly ball. He gets a good hold of this one. That's deep to left. Going back on his Manush, and that ball's out of here. Home run, Bobby Doerr, and the Sox get an insurance run. Second home run of the postseason for Bobby Doerr. And the Red Sox have taken a 5-3 lead here in the top of the 7th. Doerr jumped all over that pitch. Williams greets him as he crosses the plate. But Doerr unloads into the seats in left. And now it's 5-3 Boston. I think now if you're the Twins, Harris Clone does not have much. Perkins is tired. I think you're going to try to get Perkins through this inning with Williams, even if you don't pitch him any more than that. 2 games, 2 2/3 innings for Perkins. He's not allowed any runs that are attributable to him. Williams is 1 for 3. Perkins delivers. Breaking ball in there for a called strike. Williams drove in the first run of the ball game in the first inning, leading Mookie Betts with an RBI single. Slider misses down low. It's 1-1. Appreciate you all tuning in. Late night baseball, fastball misses low. Late night playoff baseball is even better. 2-1 the count. Perkins delivers. Fastball misses down low. 3-1. Reggie Smith waits on deck. Bang that like button if you have not as of yet. If you haven't yet subscribed, I hope you will consider doing so. Fastball there. It's fouled off. Perkins deals. Williams weakly grounded to second. Knobloch is there. Throws the first. And the side is retired. But the Red Sox strike for a pair. 7th inning stretch time here at the Metrodome. Red Sox 5, Twins 3 as Boston tries to get level in a Game 2 of the ALCS. And with that, Joe Wood's day is done. Tom Bergmeyer will come on for his 5th appearance in the postseason. He has yet to allow a run. At least not one that's attributable to him, but you'll see the average against him is over 300. So Bergmeyer, again, those reliever stat lines can be deceiving sometimes. So Bergmeyer will come in here for a couple of lefties. Twins lineup is loaded with them. Here's Lenny Dykstra. Dykstra's 1 for 3. First pitch fastball misses up high. Joe Mauer waits on deck. Sinker misses down and away. Two and 0 the count. Fastball, generous call there. Bergmeyer catches the outside corner. 2-1 pitch. Dykstra tries to bunt and fouls it off. Meyer deal. Fastball misses up high. So the count is full to Lenny. Bergmeyer seems to be questioning that call. That was pretty clearly high. Full count coming from Bergmeyer to Dykstra. Fly ball to left. Williams coming on. He's there. Puts it away for out number 1. Williams apparently didn't want to flip the ball to Dobie Moore. 1 away. Here's Joe Mauer. Mauer is 1 for 3. Singled his last time up and then scored on big Ken Herbeck's home run. Ground ball here to second, ranging Gore, scooped it as time, throws the first and gets it for the second out. So 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th. That'll bring up Ken Herbeck. Herbeck had what at the time was the biggest blow of this ball game, a game-tying 2-run homer. Back in the 5th, knotted the score at 3 apiece. Bergmeyer deals fastball in there for a ball strike. They're taken away. Deal. Herbeck, high fly ball to center. Smith is there. Puts it away, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Tom Bergmeyer out of the Red Sox bullpen. We'll head to the top of the 8th, Game 2 of the American League Championship Series. Smith, Collins, and Valentin due up for the Red Sox. They lead it 5-3. So Bob Porterfield will come on for the Twins to work the 8th. He's 1-1 in the playoffs. ERA of 3 in 3 appearances. We'll start off facing Reggie Smith. Smith 1 for 3, a 2-run homer back in the 1st. Christopher C., how are you, buddy? Good to see you. I missed you slipping in. This is postseason full of surprises. Starting to be pretty good talent on most of the older franchises, yes. I feel like any one of the 4 remaining teams could win it. Totally agree with you. Yeah, it's been a weird postseason given the first 3. Like, it felt like every playoff game in the first 3 years, Smith singles is the right. It felt like every postseason game was like a 1 or 2 run game. There haven't been quite as many, at least in the division series, but the nature of the series themselves was so back and forth. It's been, and there have certainly been some, dramatic. I mean, both ALCS and NLCS game ones ended in walk-offs. I mean, so there's certainly been a lot of dramatic games. But it had a different vibe than the first 3 years. But that's a good thing. Having some new talent. We'll have a new champion that we haven't had as of yet here in year 4. So that'll be cool. And we'll have new representatives in both leagues. Rip to left. That's a base hit. Manush cuts it off. But the first 2 men are on here in the top of the 8th for the Red Sox.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Collins singles to left. Over a leaping Gary Gaetti. I mean, I know your Giants got bounced this year, but them adding Christy Mathewson next year. The Giants' collective pitching this year just wasn't as good as it's been in the past couple of years, and that hurt them, I think. Of the 5 starters, I want to say it was Marquard was the only guy whose ERA went down from the year before. Everybody else's went up. So the Giants were trying a little bit more this year to kind of bludgeon teams than they were, in years past where they had some pitching to back that up too. But yeah, any of these 4 teams, I absolutely think if they win, it won't be a surprise. Shot out into right. Base hit. We'll see if they send Smith. They do. Here's the throw from Drew. Play at the plate. Not in time. Smith gets in behind it. 6-3 Boston. RBI single for John Valentin, and the Sox extend their lead. Now, here's Joe Harris. Harris is 1 for 3. Ground ball at the middle. Kicked nicely by Smalley. Steps on the bag. Throws the first double play. Nicely done by Roy Smalley. Makes the pick, heading right towards the bag. Steps on it himself. So 2 away. Runner does move up to third. The Sox, the Twins rather, certainly needed those outs. Here's Rick Farrell. He's in for Varitek, who was pinch run for earlier on. Rick Farrell batting 143 in the play. Fastball swung on and missed. Eddie Guardado, the right-hander. Tom Hall, the lefty. Throwing in the Twins bullpen. Fastball. Swung on and missed, going up the ladder, and it's 0-2. Porterfield from the set. Fastball misses down low. 1-2 the count. Porterfield delivers. Change up, misses down low. Chris says, Christy Mathewson could be the true ace and captain of the Giants going forward. Well, that's the thing. They've got line shot in the center, base hit, another run will score. And it's 7-3 Red Sox. So Porterfield has thrown some kerosene on the fire here in the top of the 8th. I believe that's going to be it for him. The Red Sox, again, we mentioned Boston hitting .217 in the postseason coming into this game. They've put their hitting shoes on here. Eddie Guardado will come on. Guardado has only made 1 appearance so far in the postseason. He got the win in that appearance, actually, against the Yankees. But, Chris, what you were saying about Mathewson, very much true. They've got very good pitchers on that staff. I mean, Joe McGinnity is a Hall of Famer. Marquard, Larry Jansen, Tim Keith. Those are all excellent guys, but Mathewson is like another step. And so Mathewson will become, they have Carl Hubble also, but Mathewson becomes the kind of the de facto ace. Should pretty much do that in year 1. I think. If not, it won't take him long. I mean, he'll certainly make the rotation right from the get-go. You know, he won't be at his peak ratings, obviously, to start, but he'll still be rated very, very well and be set up to become the ace for that Giants staff. Fastball on the outside corner is 2-2. You know, but it's also funny, like depending on if a team has a clear need and that need gets filled, it's amazing how quickly things can change as more swings and misses. Guardado strikes him out to wrap up the top of the eighth, but the Sox tack on a couple. We head to the bottom of the eighth here at the Metrodome. It's 7-3 Boston. You take a team like the Cubs, for example, as Mel Parnell comes in to work for the Red Sox. Parnell had 3 very good outings in the postseason and then got knocked around a little bit last time. But like the Cubs have had no power, particularly from their outfield. Over the first 3 years of the FSBL, all of a sudden they had Bill Nicholson, who, is a legitimate power threat, even though his average is low. And it really kind of changed things for the Cubs this year. And again, that whole NL Central was incredibly mediocre this year. I mean, the Cubs won the division at 82-80. But even so, I mean, you're seeing in the postseason, the Cubs can play. They've got some similarities to this Twins squad, actually. But, I mean, the Cubs are on a nice kind of a magical run right now, as are the Twins. And the Dodgers and the Red Sox are kind of the guys who've been around for a few years. You've kind of been waiting for them to make the leap, and they're trying to now. So it's a fun Final Four for sure. 1-2, ground ball down to third. Collins has it, throws across the diamond, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 29.
Here's Carew. He's 0 for 2. He's also walked. Third ball misses away. Soft liner to first. Harris has it, and there's 2 down here in the bottom of the 8th.
Right fielder, J.D. Drew.
So that'll bring up J.D. Drew. Drew is 0 for 3. Popped out his last time up as his postseason struggles continue. Drew is a very solid outfielder. It's one of the reasons why he stayed in the lineup. You got to think Twins may at least consider giving Clyde Milan a start in the outfield. Drew struggling as mighty as he has. 1-1 pitch from Parnell. Slider misses down low. Two-one pitch. Line inside the bag at third. That's a base hit. Williams goes to cut it off. Rounding first and heading for second. It'll be a 2-out double for J.D. Drew. So I talk about Drew losing his job. And he tries to get a hit and keep it. Here's Gaetti. Gaetti's 1 for 3. Fastball at the knees for strike 1. Probably be Parnell's last hitter regardless. You're not going to mess around. If it gets out of the inning, great. If it gives up a hit here, you don't want to mess it. I actually want to see who the Red Sox. See, I think at this point, again, Wade Davis has been knocked around a little bit. Get Papelbon warming up if you're the Red Sox. Haven't used him in a bit. You're the Red Sox. You can't let this game get away from you. 1-1 the count. Parnell works to Gaetti. Sinker swung on and missed. And the count goes to 1-2. Ground ball to second. Door has it, throws the first, and the side is retired. So down go the Twins. Parnell works a scoreless eighth. We head to the top of the ninth here in Minnesota. Game 2 of the American League Championship Series. Red Sox lead it 7-3. Christopher says, I love getting new blood. Can't be my Giants. Let it be the Cubbies, both Sox and Twins. You mean the Giants fan doesn't want the Dodgers to win it? I'm shocked, my friend. I'm shocked. Guardado will stay in to work the ninth. On ball there. Betts fouls it off. Mookie 2 for 3. Betts seems to be waking up at the bat, which is a good omen for the Red Sox. Speaking of adding big pitchers next year, the fact that the Red Sox are going to add Clemens next year is huge. The Clemens-Pedro Martinez 1-2 combo is going to be formidable, to say the least, from the Red Sox. 0-2 the count. Fastball, they say Betts went. Strike 3. Down he goes. There's one away here in the top of the ninth. Here's Bobby Doerr. Doerr hit at the time seemed like an insurance home run back in the 7th. It made it 5-3. Of course, the Sox have since tacked on a couple more. Fastball misses inside. Deal in there for a called strike. 1-1 the count. Goes again. One is pulled down. Ed Williams waits on deck. Otto from the set delivers. Fastball foul off. 1-2. Guardado delivers. Ball's fouled off. Fastball lined over Gaetti's head into left. So it's a 1-out single for Bobby Doerr. So we'll see if this means that the Red Sox bats are finally coming around. Here's Williams. He's 1 for 4. Fastball. This is up and away. Christopher says Clemens, Pedro, and Cy Young. That's gonna be a thing. That trio is gonna be very, very hard. Very hard to deal with. Fastball misses up and away. C912 says, "Come on, Twins." Well, your Twins won Game 1 of the ALCS, so they're still doing all right at a game apiece. Fastball misses down low. The 3-0 the count as Guardado works to Williams. Fastball, Williams swings 3-0 and he cranks one down. Guardado delivers. Williams holds up, but they say it's a called strike anyway. Count goes to 3-2. Guardado delivers again. Fastball, Williams fouls it off. Guardado gets the sign from Mauer. Delivers. Ground ball to second. Knobloch has it. Goes to short for 1. On to first. Not in time. A little bit of a hesitation there. Knobloch wasn't quite sure whether he wanted to tag or flip. Ball wasn't hit hard anyway by the time Knobloch made his decision. The odds of getting the double play have gone down considerably. So now here's Reggie Smith. There's the 2-run homer. Smith belted in the first. 2 for 4 on the day. That's ball. Smith fouls it off. In game 3 from Fenway. Cy Young will go for the Red Sox. Jim Cott will go for the Twins. A ball, this is down and away. Curveball. Blocked clean. Not going. Popped up. Foul ground. Carew has some room. Trips under it. Puts it away. And the side is retired. So we head to the bottom of the ninth of Game 2 of the ALCS. Smalley, Knobloch, and Dykstra due up for the Twins. They trail it 7-3. As they try to avoid letting the Red Sox get even. So Wade Davis is going to come on for the Red Sox to start the ninth. Davis has not pitched well so far in his couple of appearances in the playoffs. Let's see. Smalley is 0 for 3. 230. I'm going to pinch hit for Royce. I'm going to let Buddy Meyer hit. So Buddy Meyer looking for his first hit of the postseason. Meyer, of course, once again, a fine regular season. Slash gap-to-gap hitter. The Red Sox, up by 4, are going to use this as a means of trying to get Wade Davis right. Shake off the stain of his prior poor outing. Jonathan Papelbon still available out there if anything starts to go awry. 2-0 the count. Davis does not start off well. 2-0 pitch. Cutter misses away. 3-0 the count. Davis delivers. Fastball is in there for a called strike. 3-1 pitch at the knees. So now Davis has battled back from 3-0 to 3-2 as he works to Buddy Meyer. Knobloch waits on deck. 3-2 offering. In there, called strike 3. Breaking ball locks Meyer up. Davis picks up the strikeout, and there's one away.
Up next for Minnesota, the second baseman, Gus Noblet.
Inside. And moves it away just a little bit. So now here's Knobloch. He's 2 for 4. First pitch swing out into right center. Closing on it is Betts, who gets there. And the Twins are down to their final out here in Game 2. Nice play by Mookie Betts, who got a terrific break on that ball. So that'll bring up Dykstra. Dykstra is 1 for 4. He's singled back in the first. Davis delivers. Curveball heading way out in front. Fields again. Sinker in for a called strike. So now Davis ahead of Dykstra 0-2. Here's the pitch. Dykstra, fly ball, right center. Going back on it is Smith. Makes the play, and the ball game is over, and the Red Sox have tied the American League Championship Series at a game apiece as the series heads to Fenway Park. Smoky Joe Wood, certainly not sensational in this one, but he was good enough to get the victory. He grinded through an outing without his best stuff. Certainly a better effort than he gave against Oakland. He was burned by the 2-run shot by Herbeck in the 5th. But the Sox get 2 in the 7th, 2 in the 8th, They make him winner of Smoky Joe Wood. Alex Carrasquel takes the loss for the Twins, and the series gets even. 7 runs, 13 hits, no errors for the Red Sox. 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Twins. Game will show us, I believe, highlights from the game. There's the Williams RBI single in the first that got things going. That was followed by the Reggie Smith 2-run homer. Red Sox took a 3-0 lead in the top of the first. And Burbeck's big game-tying 2-run homer in the 5th knotted things up. The Red Sox got things going. Jacoby Ellsbury scores there. Got the lead and never looked back. The Twins scoring was done. So again, Wood gets the win. 6 innings, 7 hits, 6 strikeouts, 3 walks, 3 runs allowed. Alex Carrasquel struggled out of the Twins bullpen. He takes the loss. And Burbeck homered for the Twins. Reggie Smith and Bobby Doyle homered for the Red Sox. And that will wrap it up. Nathaniel, thank you. Aaron, thank you as well, my friend. Good to see you, along with C912 was in the chat. Christopher C was in here. SGJ Jamie, Maven's Haven, all in the house tonight. Greatly appreciate you guys checking in. So I'll have one broadcast. I'll probably do an afternoon broadcast tomorrow, and then if time allows, I will do another late night broadcast tomorrow night as well as we move on with the League Championship Series. Bang that like button if you haven't as of yet. Subscribe if you haven't as of yet. And most importantly, be good to each other. And we'll talk soon. The Red Sox tie up the ALCS at a game apiece.